if anything, slightly on the liberal side, all right? But I've never parked myself into any partisan box. What I've felt is that people who claim to be liberals have become the very opposite of what liberals are supposed to be. They've become illiberal. I call them the illiberal liberals. And in a way, this kind of ultra-woke cancel culture mentality, which is sweeping the world now, and certainly in the UK and here and as far as Australia and so on, what it's designed to do is to bring in a new form of fascism, which is, of course, the very thing that liberals would always say they're most against. And yet here they are, cancelling and shaming and vilifying people and trying to make people conform to their very narrow worldview of how you should lead your life, what you should find funny, who you should admire, how you should speak in public. And the number of people who come up to me and say, thank God you're out there,
right,
making the clarion call for free speech. Because if you don't have free speech, you don't have a democracy. And I see so many people now losing their jobs for expressing an opinion. I see so many people terrified of expressing an opinion. And I'm thinking, right, I need to do a show where every night I'm taking this on. I want to cancel culture. I want to get back to a democracy where you and I, like we used to when I was at CNN, could go at each other,
right,
whether it be about gun control or wherever it may be. We may have a different view, but at the end of it, we'll go and have a beer together.
Yeah.
Because that's what democracies used to be based about, the strong exchange of opinions. When I see what's happening on university campuses right now, not just in America, but in my country too, it is terrifying. It is terrifying that any conservative voice is now just no platformed as a matter of course, as if somehow this is acceptable, that students should only ever hear one opinion at university, a place where they're supposed to go and receive a wide-ranging education with all views and then form their own. That's not what's happening now. And I think you see it at very low level at school when kids are very young. They're getting brainwashed at a very early age. They're getting brainwashed at university. They're coming out. They think this is a perfectly acceptable way to be, that if you have a friend who has a different view, you have to shame them, you have to get rid of them, you have to cancel them. When did this happen to a gigantic democracy like America? The freedom of speech began, really, in this country in many ways. And you look at what was going on in the 60s, America was the vanguard of freedom of speech.